As someone who used to love helping God out, I can tell you it was because of fear. There was a fear inside of me that believed that what I want was not going to happen. What God promised me was not come to pass. And so I needed to take matters into my own hands. And it reminds me of the story of Sarah and Abraham. How Sarah told Abraham to go and sleep with his wife, with his servant Hagar, because she had a fear that, hey, you know what? I'm getting too old. I don't see any other options. I don't think God is going to make this happen. So let me help God out. And you see what happened because Sarah became resentful towards Hagar after Hagar had the baby. And I know from my own personal experience, every time I try to help God out, it blew up in my face. I mean, I regret it. I was like, oh my gosh. And that's why I can share it with you so passionately. Leave it to God. Leave it to God. Even now, as I'm dating, I'm like, Lord, I'm not going to pick a husband. I need you to pick one for me because I know if I see his potential, I'll be like, okay, we can make it work. And it will only blow up in my face. And that's what's the resistance. I'm like, it's going to blow up in your face. You're going to be with somebody who you really don't like in the long run, and he may not add any value to your life. But because of your fear, I'm like, oh my God, I'll be 44 in December, start worrying about that stuff. Am I going to spend another year single? Am I going to do this? And all of these fears pop in. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Don't try to help God out. You cannot do that. And I tell you, that's what I have to constantly tell myself. You can't try to help God out. No matter what the situation is, this too shall pass. Even with me, I'm a federal employee and I got to go back to the office. And my sisters were like, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back, And I have to remind myself that whatever it is, God will give me the strength to do it. I'll have the grace to proceed. There's no reason for me to be worried about it. And so even if it's not your fear, you got to make sure you don't take on other people's fear. You don't get caught up into their excitement and worry about things that you can't control. Just repeat it after me. Everything will work out for my good. There's a benefit out of this. Any situation I find myself in, I'm like, it's going to work out for my good. There's some benefit in this. And I need to be an opportunist. Remember, I made a video on this. You got to be an opportunist and say, okay, what opportunity is God presenting me in my current season right now? And that's all it is. It's a season. Wherever you are right now, what can you benefit from this season of your life? And don't let other people make you feel like as if you need to be panicking or freaking out and do stuff that you will later regret. Because I'm telling you, as a reform helper, it just blew up in my face. It just blew up in my face. So just calm down, and ask God for guidance. What do you need me to do, Lord? What kind of attitude do I have to have? Where do I need to go? Maybe just be still. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let it unfold. Let it unfold. Let me see how this gonna turn out. Let me see how this gonna turn out. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I'm telling you, I speak to myself as if I'm talking to you. Calm down. Everything's gonna work out for your good. Don't let fear make you try to help God and only for it to blow up in your face. Okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.